We believe we're going to impact every human in the world.
We are one-of-a-kind technology.
The caregivers and the patients can be our biggest allies.
Try to make the world a better place for the others.
So we can live our best lives longer.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, so celebrate the small wins that come along the way.
Own it, go big, and be generous.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Please scan the QR code on the screen to follow today's agenda. When the category before yours is called, please join us on the right of the stage in front of the finalist banner. Now to introduce our MCs for this session, our executive producers, Mark Goldstein, Matthew Holt, and Dr. Daniel Kraft.
Welcome back to the 6th Annual Awards. I'm Mark Goldstein. I'm a venture capitalist at Builders VC and a CEO of a new venture, and we're a finalist. I took the badge off. It's called Great Gums. But today, today I'm fully dedicated to being your awards show producer. And our journey here started at UCSF, and our events were at the Chase Center and then on campus. But now for the 3rd year, we're here at Health, because this is where the buyers are. It's the premier event in digital health, and since our inception, we've celebrated 400 companies. Why do we host this show? What are we doing here? Because the industry deserves its own Academy Awards. And our Oscar is the Digital Healthy, and you see the big digital healthies around. So this year we're bringing the excitement also of a 3-ring circus to HLTH. This pavilion is the largest independent showcase at the event. We have over 65 companies here. We're kicking things off now with what we call our Rising Star Awards. These are our kick-ass, innovative companies. And then we're going to go from here, after our Rising Star, to our grand finale at 5 o'clock, which is at the disco stage. And that's where our best in class, our emerging innovation, and our best story series winners are going to be anointed. Then we're going to recap, and we're going to recap everything we have here, so there's going to be a video, and it's going to be a great experience. We're really fired up. At 6 o'clock, we also have an after party at Milo's. We've had 1,200 people already RSVP, so it's going to be a pretty big party, and Milo's is great. You walk right out of HLTH, and you'll see the restaurant. So all your finalists, all of your winners, you're going to get laid. And everyone basically is going to get a lay. So when you're at the party, you're going to see in the yellow and you're going to see in the blue, everyone with a lay is a finalist or a winner. And so congratulate them for those who aren't. Now I get to introduce you to my fellow co-producers. Well, 2 are unable to be with us this afternoon. Chrissy is leading a session right now at HLTH, and Stephen is in Europe.
As our executive producer, Steve Klasko, was looking forward to joining you and spinning some tunes. Instead, he's bragging about you in Zurich today. But, since longevity is a category, we have a surprise. Steve was willing to travel back from the future to tell you how excited he is about the future you are creating.
Wow, time travel is really exhausting.
That's Stephen. He's time travel, we just sent him back. But he's in Europe right now, but we're going to now hand it off to Matthew Holt, who's the founder of Health 2.0, who runs the healthcare blog and advises numerous startups. Known for his deep industry connections and more, Matthew has the really unmatched understanding of the people, the stories, and the histories behind the scene of what's going on in digital health and our whole industry. Thank you. And the untold narrative in the field. Also thrilled to introduce our final co-producer, Dr. Daniel Kraft. He's the industry's leading futurist and visionary in innovation. And if you haven't attended one of his TED Talks, his Next Med Health Conference, which is in this December, or explored his digital.health platform, do it. Daniel is not only authority on what's next in healthcare, but also an unparalleled source for inspiration and shaping the future. And to kick it off, he's going to walk us through the submission process and everything we've done to get here and the judging process.
All right. Thank you, Mark. I'm Dr. Daniel Kraft. I'm the founder of Digital.Health and Next Med Health. Digital.Health, that's the website, easy to remember, is a platform and community featuring the award finalists. You can find all the details there, and over 3,500 digital health companies and solutions. So it's your place to find, share, and care by leveraging the growing world of digital health. And Next Med Health is a conference that I've been running for 12 years at the Hotel del Coronado. It'll be December 10th through 13th. It's really a platform for bringing people together across the healthcare continuum of innovation to see what's now, near, and next in health and medicine. So come join us at nextmed.health. Okay, so the Digital Health Awards process is quite lengthy, competitive, and takes the work of hundreds of pre-vetted digital health expert volunteer judges to compete. The first step in the whole thing is applying. We had an open submissions process in which companies from across the world submitted their solutions for evaluation. This year we had a record number of submissions in both tracks, over 1,250. And the questions that the startups asked and were answered was, number one, what problem are you solving and working to solve, right? That's a key thing for any company. What's your superpower as a startup? Who are your customers and users? What clinical and customer validation do you have? What regulatory approvals are received or are in progress? And what kind of cost savings and reimbursement mechanisms exist? So after the submissions closed, the hard work for our judges started, and they reviewed every application based on the level of differentiation, validation, customer traction, clinical impacts, and the potential cost savings. And over 350 companies were then selected as quarterfinalists. So first of all, a huge thanks and big shout out to our judges and the valuable time, energy, and considerations they put in our judges. Any judges here? Wave your hands. Thank you, judges. It's a very challenging, time-consuming, and laborious task, but really enabled us to find the best of the best. So thanks again to the judges. Okay, so from the quarterfinalists, the judges then narrowed it down to our 140 finalists. In this stage, we had 10 finalist spotlight sessions via Zoom, bringing together finalists from across the world to have a conversation about what they're doing and the current trends in the space. Our sponsor, AVIA, helped set the stage in each category. The rising stars that we will announce this afternoon were selected based on their impact, innovation, business model, evidence, and differentiation. So now for an easy way to see and browse and learn about the stellar finalist companies and their solutions, click on the QR code on the screen, and you'll be able to download them all and take a look. You can also explore them on digital.health. And so now let's get the party started with our very first category, consumer wellness. So our first category tonight is consumer wellness, which highlights the growing movement towards proactive, preventative health management. As we enter the age of self-care, individuals are taking charge of their well-being like they never have before, using innovative digital tools to stay healthy, prevent illness, and maintain a higher quality of life. The solutions in this category are driving a shift from reactive to proactive healthcare, empowering consumers to be the leaders of their own health journeys. And now to present this category will be Stephen Collens, CEO of Matter and our category champion. Over to you, Stephen.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I am so pleased to be able to represent Matter on this platform. Since Matter launched in 2015, we have supported more than 1,000 healthcare startups that have now raised more than $5 billion to fuel their growth. We have seen a lot of companies, needless to say, and the ones that are presenting today in the consumer wellness category represent the continuing evolution of digital health. They are harnessing advanced technologies to improve health and healthcare in novel ways. Congratulations to all the finalists and best of luck to you. And now I would like to introduce Miki Yasuda, who's general partner of Hike Ventures, who will announce our finalists and our 2024 Rising Stars.
Thank you, Stephen. So Rising Star, the finalists are Shiba Health, Concha Labs, Calogan, Lean Health, Playback Health, Reciprocity Health, Solid Corp, Somni, and Tuned Care Inc. Okay, and then the rising stars are Shiba Health, and then Lin Health, and then Playback Health.
Congratulations. Accepting these awards are Yehuda Kogan, CEO and co-founder of Lin Health. Lin Health helps physicians provide pain psychology treatment for chronic pain that's compassionate, evidence-based, and low risk. Awesome. Innocent Clement, founder and CEO of Ciba Health. Ciba Health uses a root cause medicine approach to address diabetes, cardiometabolic issues, digestive disorders, autoimmune conditions, mental health challenges, and more. And Dr. David Longer, CMO and co-founder of Playback. Playback Health is the industry-leading, lowest-cost AI medical scribe that's built by clinicians for clinicians.
The future of healthcare journeys are bright, filled with peace of mind. We envision a healthcare future where diseases are prevented before they progress. We will offer solutions and advanced technology to make your healthcare journey better. Imagine curing a disease developed later in life by utilizing a patient's own cells stored from when they were healthy. Our mission is to shape the advancement of healthcare, not only for developed countries, but for all regions around the world. Healthcare Journey.
All right, it's health equity. If you are a finalist in this category, make your way up towards that big banner so you can get on stage easily if you win. So health equity. All right, this is health equity, category sponsored by our friends at Genentech, who are returning for the second time to our awards. So look, no secret our healthcare system is confusing, it's expensive, it's unsafe, and it's highly and deeply inequitable. But today, we're celebrating brilliant ideas and companies that are really working to help the underserved, rather than just say, helping those Silicon Valley billionaires live forever. Okay. Each company that's applied here is working hard to move population health, social determinants, and health equity from kind of a vague philosophy to actually the mainstream of care delivery. So in my view, they're all winners. And presenting this category is Gregg Talbert. Gregg is SVP and Head of Transactions and Digital Health Partnering at Roche and Genentech. Gregg.
Very good. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here presenting the Health Equity Award for the second time in a row that Genentech has sponsored it. Inequities in healthcare and clinical research, we all know are multifaceted. And we at Genentech are trying to incorporate health equity into all we do. But we know these issues will only be solved through partnership within the ecosystem of healthcare. And I'm therefore very happy to congratulate the finalists in the category who have developed important innovations across the entire sector, including products, services, and patient experiences. So I'd now like to introduce Beth Carter, who is SVP of Strategic Partnerships at Pluto Health and one of our 2023 Health Equity Rising Award stars. Here you go.
Thank you, Gregg. I'm so pleased to be here today. The 7 Rising Star finalists in this category are Aquinate, Amplify MD, Clint, Genie, Coda Health, Pear Suite, and Rhino Health. And the 3 rising stars are Amplify MD, Pear Suite, and Rhino Health. Congratulations. Congrats. Oh, popped right up on the front.
All right. People coming in from both sides here.
Rhino Health, there you go.
Okay. All right. So accepting these awards is Anand Nathan. He's the co-founder and chief product officer of Amplify MD. They're a leading virtual healthcare solution for hospitals. So basically bringing in integrated care across different specialties, but technology getting specialty care to those who need it, particularly in rural areas. Colby Takeda, he's the CEO of Pear Suite. Pear Suite is addressing the social drivers of health by basically putting community health workers in clinics into the communities they serve. And Chris Laws, running off stage from Rhino Health. So Rhino Health creates a cohesive federated computing strategy which shows where we need to change care to actually impact health equity. Bit of an interesting one.
Pluto Health believes that every person has a chance to thrive and live their healthiest life. We're on a mission to connect people to health services they need on their terms. We take an integrated view in understanding how to keep people healthy by evaluating health histories and social determinants of health factors to understand how to best deliver needed and convenient health services for everyone.
The Home Health Diagnostic Award recognizes the most impactful digital health device, product, or solution for remote patient monitoring and diagnostics. Today, monitoring and diagnostics extend far beyond the four walls of the hospital, reaching directly into homes and the daily lives of patients. Accelerated by the pandemic, remote monitoring and diagnostics is shifting care from hospital to home, enabling continuous, proactive, and personalized insights to better drive outcomes. We all know this stuff. We're hearing it all over the show. The transformation is not just a concept. It's reality now. And it's rapidly gaining traction and becoming implemented on a global scale by all the providers and payers out there. Presenting this category is Josh Seidenfeld, partner and chair of digital health at Cooley, an amazing law firm.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. I'm excited to announce the home health diagnostics category. These are companies that are empowering patients to detect health conditions and, for many, receive increased access to care. This category is crucial for advancing both health equity and preventative care, aligning with our commitments at Cooley to support cutting-edge companies in creating digital health solutions. At Cooley, we work with over 700 innovative companies. We handle over 1,700 private financings annually. In 2024 alone, the firm worked on over $9.2 billion of transactions for digital health companies. Our full-service platform is designed to enable companies providing efficient, pragmatic advice and helping you succeed, whether it's a capital raise or any other kind of material transaction. So enough about the firm. Now, the 9 Rising Star finalists in this category are Bodyport, Circadian Health, Day, Epitel, Heartbeam, MindStep, Rune Labs, Starling Medical, Sonar MD. And the 3 rising stars are Epitel, Heartbeam, and Rune Labs. Congrats.
Here they come. Accepting the award is Mark Lumke, founder and CEO of Epitel. And with groundbreaking technology and the only true wireless system, Remy, the product, is creating new possibilities behind what seemed possible in EEG monitoring. Rob Eno is president of Heartbeam. We've known Rob for years. Heartbeam is developing a personal, and has developed a personal, portable, and easy-to-use system for cardiac monitoring. And Brian Pepin. Brian is founder and CEO of Rune Labs. Rune Labs is a software and data analytics company for precision neurology, supporting care delivery and therapy development. Awesome. Guys, great.
Clearly, healthcare is evolving to become more digital, mobile, data-driven, and advanced diagnostics are critically important. So the provider diagnostic category celebrates innovative solutions that empower healthcare professionals to detect diseases earlier, more accurately, and at lower cost. These rising stars are setting new standards in diagnostics, making cutting-edge tools more accessible and equipping providers with the insights needed to deliver timely, effective care. Presenting this category will be Linda Finkle, CEO of AVIA. Linda.
Thank you. I am delighted to be here to represent AVIA with such a storied group of fellow innovators. If you know AVIA, you may know that we work to empower 4,000 hospitals, 64,000 hospital leaders on their digital transformation journey through membership, through our advisory problem, and through Marketplace. That said, today, I am particularly proud to say that we also power you, digital health companies, in your effort to reach those 65,000 hospital leaders through our suite of buyer intelligence products. So for me, the provider diagnostic category was a particular honor because for me, the companies and participants in this space exemplify the kind of companies that we are really seeking to showcase, leveraging leading edge technology, supporting patients and providers, and ensuring right care, right time, and much, much more. So with that, it is my pleasure to now introduce Peter Bay, CEO of K Innovation Center, Silicon Valley, to introduce our rising stars. Peter.
Thank you. Thanks, Linda. I'm so pleased to be here with all of you this afternoon. So the 8 rising star finalists in this category are Accurate Cardia, Bayesian Health, Caristo Diagnostics, Data Driven Bioscience, INOC, Ferrum Health, Flagler Health, and Keratin Inc. And the 3 rising stars are Bayesian Health, Caristo Diagnostics, and INOC.
All right, fantastic. Accepting these awards, come on up stage, guys, is Bill Porter, Chief Commercial Officer of Bayesian Health. Congrats. Bayesian's adaptive AI platform enables intelligent care augmentation through accurate and timely delivery of actionable clinical insights that can catch life-threatening events early, resulting in better patient health outcomes. We have Frank Chang, CEO of Caristo Diagnostics. Caristo Diagnostics creates carry heart technology, a new paradigm to fight heart attacks and other cardiac diseases by uncovering hidden inflammation. And Frank Chang, investor of INOC. INOC created the iArt, which is the first FDA-cleared AI technology for autonomous detection of both more than mild and vision-threatening diabetic retinopathy. Congratulations to all 3. All right, one of my favorite categories, Kids Health. So this category is dedicated to digital health innovations that address the unique needs of children. And I'm trained in both medicine and pediatrics, so as a med-peds trained physician with fellowship training in pediatric hematology oncology, and a father of 3, at least 3, I'm passionate about the potential of these solutions to shape a healthier future for our youngest generation. Of course, early intervention can have a lifelong impact, and caring for children requires tailored approaches that go beyond simply adapting adult solutions. The innovations recognized here are designed specifically for kids, integrating seamlessly into the lives of families, pediatric practices, schools, and communities to support better health outcomes from the start. And presenting this category will be Tyler Faulkner, Vice President of Citizens Private Bank. Over to you.
Noon. My name is Tyler Faulkner, and I'm a vice president at Citizens Private Bank, as you heard, and I am very pleased to be here. My team, formerly with First Republic Bank, finds a great sense of pride in supporting the cash management needs of emerging growth companies in the digital health space. So I feel incredibly privileged to be sharing this afternoon with you all. On a personal note, almost 11 months to the day, my wife and I recently welcomed our first child, a baby girl, to the world. So I think it is rather fitting that I'm speaking to this category this afternoon. So I will now be announcing the candidates, or the finalists rather, in this category, and they are as follows. Clarity Pediatrics, Inc., NEN Evidence-Based Solutions, Novasight Ltd, Perfecting Peds, Pigpug Health, Prevent Scripts, Waveley Diagnostics, Therapy Medical Products, and the 3 rising stars are Clarity Pediatrics Inc., NEN Evidence-Based Solutions, and Novasight Ltd.
All right, Go Kids category. And accepting these awards are Christina Lamontagne, co-founder and CEO of Clarity Pediatrics. Clarity Pediatrics is a virtual pediatric ADHD clinic serving families with children aged 5 to 17 in California. Francesca Wotke is founder and CEO of NEN. At NEN, they leverage play and interactive games to democratize pain management and empower children. And we have Drew Hopper, VP of Sales and Marketing of North America of Novasight. Novasight is bringing together the power of eye tracking and data analytics to revolutionize pediatric vision care, enabling children worldwide to live their best dreams. Way to go, guys.
The mental health crisis in the pediatric population didn't start yesterday. It didn't start 2 years ago. It's unfortunately been around quite a while. We at Hazel have been working for a number of years to leverage virtual telehealth services, partnering with schools across the country to be able to close the access gap for kids, whether they're in a rural area, urban area, black, white, male, female, young, older. We've been able to work with schools across the country to be able to provide access to mental health services and close those gaps.
Our 8th category is longevity. So I know there are a bunch of Silicon Valley billionaires who want to live forever and want to spend some time, die on Mars, and we probably all have our favorite candidates for sending them off there. But look, there is a lot to be said for improving the health of those of us, you know, who may be closer to the finish line than perhaps we are to the starting line. And presenting this category is Amelia Hay. She's the VP of Startup Programming and Investments for our Age Tech Collaborative from AARP, which is our category sponsor. Amelia. By the way, I'm also a member.
That's good. This has been a fantastic showcase of the latest in longevity technology. The Age Tech Collaborative from AARP is always looking for innovations that will make aging easier for everyone, and we are so excited about what we have seen. We would be thrilled to work with any of these brilliant minds. Congratulations to all the wonderful companies who applied and those who will join us on stage momentarily. Announcing our rising stars is Gary A. Goldman, founder and CEO and principal of Global Health Impact Network Fund.
Thank you. So I'm so pleased to be here tonight. The 9 rising star finalists in this category are 1, LB by Taproot Interventions and Solutions. Number 2, Discern Health. 3, Chemtai. 4, Manifold. 5, MyCare. 6, Molecular U. 7, Toku. 8, Tuned. And 9, Twin Health. And the 3 rising stars are, hold your breath, Manifold, MyCare, and Molecular U.
Okay, accepting these awards are Taylor Gleason, Senior Director of Marketing at Manifold. That's an AI-powered clinical research platform which enables researchers just to do more high-tech research, more high-impact research, and collaborate, but using fewer resources. Kevin Sumugum, who is the founder and CEO of MeCare. MeCare is extending health span and helping deliver care for older adults at home using conversational AI. And Rob Fraser, who's the co-founder and chief scientific officer of Molecular U, which is paving the way for a future where we will have a transparent view of a person's true health status at a molecular level seeing things that were previously invisible and reliably assessing their future disease risk. Congratulations to all the winners. Okay, next up is one of the most important categories, mental and behavioral health. Look, we all know about the rise of the importance of this category, especially since the pandemic. And in particular, it seems to have hit an inflection point in the last few years. I know ADHD is rampant. It's in my family. And of course, depression, anxiety, and even serious mental illnesses and substance use disorder is just far too common. Look, I'm convinced that telehealth, automated and scalable care is going to deliver a whole new type of mental health care to improve the lives of millions of people. And presenting this category is my friend, the category champion and CEO of the Behavioral Health Tech Conference. It's the amazing Silmaid Tabibu. And by the way, yes, our conference is coming up November the 5th to 7th in Arizona. Buy your tickets now. Are there any left? Maybe. We'll find out.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Hello, everybody. It is such an honor to champion this category and recognize the innovators who are breaking down barriers in mental health care, making it more accessible and personalized and effective for all. The companies here aren't just transforming our approach to mental well-being, they're redefining what is possible in delivering support and treatment on a larger scale. I would like to now introduce Tiffany Yu, principal at Seven Wire Ventures, a seed stage fund from which great companies like Livongo and Transcarent have emerged. Please welcome Tiffany.
Thanks so much, Salome. I'm so pleased to be here this afternoon. And the 8 Rising Star finalists in this category are Backpack Healthcare, Neurogly Health, OPTT Health, Overcome, Pursue Care, Seven Starling, Thymia, and ViewMind Inc. And the 3 rising stars are Backpack Healthcare, Neurogly Health, and Pursue Care.
All right. Accepting these awards, Hafiz Mohammed is the CEO of Backpack Healthcare. Backpack Healthcare provides accessible, inclusive, and comprehensive pediatric and family mental health. Michael Lubin is the SVP at Neurogly Health, which gives patients and their care partners a clear path to manage and improve brain health. Congratulations. And Nick Mercadanti, who's the CEO of Pursue Care, which provides personalized virtual addiction treatment right on the phone. Hang on, we're missing one of them. Who are we missing? I mean, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
It all began in 1918. Since then, the NITO Group has contributed to a sustainable global environment and an enriched human society. We do this as a high-performance materials manufacturer. Our mission is to contribute to our customers' value creation with innovative ideas. Aimed at this realization, our vision is creating wonders. Each and every employee strives to amaze and inspire, aiming to be a driving force that changes the world in various fields.
All right, it's time for the women's health category. So we turn our attention to women's health, a category dedicated to advancing solutions that address the distinct healthcare needs of women. Historically overlooked, women's health is finally gaining the focus it deserves with innovations that prioritize everything from reproductive care to hormonal health and beyond. The companies in this category are driving progress by delivering personalized, accessible, and effective solutions that support women at every stage of life, empowering them to live healthier and more fulfilled lives. Presenting this category will be Dr. Brittany Barreto, founder and chief innovation officer of FemHealth Insights and host of the FemTech Focus podcast.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's an honor to be here to present the Digital Health Award for Women's Health for the second year that we've had this award. The progress of femtech companies continues to be nothing short of remarkable. These companies are leading the charge in advancing healthcare solutions that address the unique needs of women, but their impact goes so much further than that, touching every major category of healthcare from AI to longevity to mental health. Femtech is not just an emerging sector, it's a driving force that's redefining what healthcare means for everybody. It's a privilege to celebrate the groundbreaking work of these innovators who are shaping the future of women's health, and in doing so, improving healthcare for all of us. I am pleased to now introduce Oliver Lee, Senior Consultant at Reynolds Associates, who will be sharing the finalists and announce the Rising Star winner.
Thank you, Brittany. Happy to be sharing the stage with you tonight. And the 9 Rising Star finalists in this category are Aspivix, Chorus Health, Eli Health, Mika AI Medical, Origin, Fertile Fertility Science, Pomelo Care, Soundable Health, and Visana Health. And the 3 Rising Stars are Aspivix, Eli Health, and Origin.
Accepting these awards are Ikram Guerd, General Manager of USVP of Global Marketing at Aspivix. Aspivix is a medical device company from Switzerland fully dedicated to advancing women's healthcare. Their products are designed for clinicians with women's experience in mind. Marina Pavlovic-Rivas is the co-founder and CEO of Eli Health. Eli is a women's health company on a mission to improve lifelong health by continuously monitoring hormones in saliva. And Karine Karmi is co-founder and CEO of Origin. Origin is a leading provider of pelvic floor and whole body physical therapy with a specialized focus on pregnancy, postpartum, menopause, and sexual health. Congratulations to the winners.
Okay, are they all here? Well, what we're going to do now, but we can basically do it later if they're not here, because we changed this, is thanks to the Opie Foundation, we're in position to provide cash grants to select Rising Star companies. But if they're not here, oh, okay, well, now you can come out. This year we have 2 amazing deserving winners. Our criteria, besides winning a category, also took into consideration the cash raised to date and the potential to change healthcare pretty dramatically. These are earlier stage companies that really could benefit from the cash they're going to receive. And the team at the foundation, working with the Opie folks, combed through winners and are proud to announce that GetGrin and Backpat Health are our 2024 winners, and they're going to each get $50,000 checks. So, I told you to be here, accepting for there he is, Adam's here. Where's Daniel? Yes? Oh, Daniel's not here. We have Adam from GetGrin, and then we have Backpack Health, who's not here, too bad. I'll take his check. But look, this is a big deal. They basically $50,000 checks. Oh, my bad. We're all here. So get those pictures. So these guys got checked. These guys got selected out of 750 companies. There were just 2 of them. They got the cash prizes. Last year we just had a few companies to get these cash prizes. All those companies went out and raised their Series A literally within weeks. This is a big deal. You guys are on the cusp, and I know it's going to happen for you. So super congratulations. Yes.
Thank you very much.
So look, that's a wrap. We want to again congratulate all of our finalists in the Rising Stars who are truly reshaping the future of healthcare technology. Special thanks to my co-producers who are here, Daniel and Matthew. We will all be back at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is when we have our best in class at the disco stage. And this program is growing every year, and we're really trying to make this the Oscars of healthcare. So please help me and join Melissa. Melissa Faulkner is our VP of Marketing on stage. None of this could be going on if you've been involved in any aspect of this program. It ain't me. It ain't him. It ain't him. And Melissa's amazing. So we invite you all. You can say.
Thank you all. I'm going to invite the rest of our team up at this time, and I invite all of you to join us at 5 p.m. on the disco stage to hear the rest of our winners, followed by our celebration at Milo's at 6 p.m. to toast to all of today's achievements. For all you finalists and winners, get your lays on, and we'll see you at 5.